LaptopKey.com, your source for replacement keyboard keys. Notice, when trying to repair your laptop keyboard keys, searching by the laptop brand and model may not always be enough information. Many times, laptop manufacturers produce keyboards that look the same on the outside, however, have differences underneath the keys. The differences include the hinges, retainer clips, and cup color. To help you find the correct tutorial for your key, we have created a searchable database at laptopkey.com. Simply go to laptopkey.com, select your laptop brand, model number, and then a visual list of key types will appear. Select the video tutorial that matches your key. That's all. You're now ready to fix your keyboard.
Okay, so we're going to show you how to put your key onto your keyboard, and we're going to start out by looking at the key area. We're going to do the J, so this is the area for it, and you can see at the top corners there's two small loops, and at the bottom there's a metal large hook. So you have to look at the different key areas because they change position. Sometimes the large hook can be at the top or even to the sides, and that determines the position for the hinges, which are these. So we're going to determine the position for the large hinge first, and you can see that at the top here it has two hooks, and at the bottom corners it has two smaller hooks. Now I say top and bottom because the small pins have to go wherever the large hook is. If the large hook were to be on top, then you flip this over so that those are on the top also. But in this case, the large hook is at the bottom, so we put the small pins at the bottom. Now, make sure not to put the whole piece upside down by feeling underneath the vertical bars. If you feel or see a bump there, an extra piece that faces and touches the keyboard, and on top it's supposed to be one smooth piece from top to bottom. Now put this piece in the right position for now so you can determine the position for this piece. And this piece has two pins at the top and also in the middle. The middle ones are going to click onto the holes that are in the middle of the large piece, and that bar at the bottom is going to go wherever the large single hook is on the keyboard. So make sure not to put this upside down by feeling the top here. If you feel it's one smooth piece from top to bottom, then that faces away from the keyboard. And if you feel a gap down there, that faces and touches the keyboard. So now that you know the position for these two pieces, you want to put the small hinge over the large hinge like this, but we're going to put the bottom bar of the small piece underneath the bottom bar of the large piece. And at the same time, we have to put the left pin that's on the small piece into the hole that's in the middle of the large piece. I'm not sure if you could see it there. So yeah, it's pretty hard to do this. It's going to take you a few seconds. So remember, the bottom bar goes underneath the other bottom bar and the pin goes into the hole. Now once you have that in, you hold it in place really tightly so nothing comes out again, and we have to put the other pin into the other hole. So there's not enough space there, so we have to stretch the large hinge away from the small hinge, and there you go. Now both hinges are one. Keeping everything in the right position, we're going to put the bottom bar of the small piece underneath the large hook, just like that. Then you want to hold it in place with one hand, and you can see that these pins have to go into these metal loops that are on the keyboard. So go ahead and do one side first and put it all the way through, then hold the bottom and whichever pin you decided to put in first. I did the right one, so I'm going to hold those in place. Now we have to put the other pin into the other metal loop. So You have to make sure that those loops are straight up vertically. If not, you can just bend them with your whatever tool you're using, a knife or a blade. Now, this one is actually bent, so I have to put that back in place vertically. Now I can actually push the pin into that metal loop there. Once that's in place, we have both pins in on the loops and the bar underneath the large hook. All you have to do now is get your keycap, put it right in the center, and push down evenly on all four sides. Now we're going on to the larger key. We're going to use an enter key, and it's the same procedure, only on a larger scale. One thing that does change, however, is the keycap. Behind the keycap there's a metal wire that has to click onto it. So you can see here that on the bottom side of the keycap there's two fittings that are visible. They're a tiny bit bigger than the ones that are at the very, very bottom. So the ones that are at the very, very bottom are going to grab onto this metal wire, and you just put it right in the center and click it in. Then you flip your key over to the right position, which is this again. Now you flip it over like that so you can actually see the wire, and the wire goes in this right metal loop that's to the very right, and the one to the very left. So go ahead and insert the wire onto those fittings, those loops. Then you just turn your key over onto the hinges and push down evenly on all four sides. And that's it for the large key. Now we're going to do the space bar. The space bar has, well, this is the right position for it. You determine that by feeling or just looking at the hinges here. I mean the fittings. The fittings that are over here and over here work with these to grab onto the hinges. But you can see at the very top there's a fitting here, 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 and there. That's how you determine whether it's the top or bottom position, because the bottom only has one for the hinges at the very corner, which is here and here, and then two that are closer together. So that's the bottom side. These are evenly spread out, so this would be the right position for the keycap like that. Now you insert the top wire over there, which is the smaller one. This is the larger one. The larger one you can just put directly onto the keyboard like that, put it in the fittings, and just open up the wire on the keycap. Open it up like that and flip it over. Now you want to put the wire underneath the metal fittings and just click the keycap onto the hinges, and that's
LaptopKey.com, your source for replacement keyboard keys. Notice, when trying to repair your laptop keyboard keys, searching by the laptop brand and model may not always be enough information. Many times, laptop manufacturers produce keyboards that look the same on the outside, however, have differences underneath the keys. The differences include the hinges, retainer clips, and cup color. To help you find the correct tutorial for your key, we have created a searchable database at LaptopKey.com. Simply go to LaptopKey.com, select your laptop brand, model number, and then a visual list of key types will appear. Select the video tutorial that matches your key. That's all. You're now ready to fix your keyboard.